Alright everyone, in the previous video I got the little door to appear in between levels, and now I want to make the door open as the door sound creaks. So go to the door sprite to do that, and then go to costumes, hover over this and upload, and again from the folder where you put all the door graphics, I want you to grab the doors door through 5. We've already got door 1 when we created the sprite. And those will take a second to import. Okay, meanwhile I'm going to go to code. And I want to adjust this when level numbers appear. And what I want to do is I want to create a little bit of code that's going to go through the doors. So if you look at the costumes, now there's the door closed, the door a little bit open, the door a little bit more open, a little bit more, and then fully open. So let's define some code. Make a block and call this open door a bit more. And this is just going to be what governs each step in the transition. So remember, what we basically want to do is we just want to go next costume, right? So every time this gets called, it's just going to move to the next costume. And that way, it's going to move through it a few times. I'll tell you why I need to define the block of code for this in a second. So when I receive, move this out of the way, myself some more room. So when I receive level numbers appear, go to the front layer, show, move the wizard to the front, and then I want you to repeat how many times. I want to open the door a bit more. So that's what I'm going to be repeating. Well, how many times do I want the door to open a bit more? Well, starting here, it's 1, 2 to 3 is 2, 3 to 4 is 3, and 4 to 5 is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hops. So I want to open the door a bit more 4 times. And then each time it's going to show the next costume. But remember, I need to do a little bit more than this. If I just do it like this, it's going to go so fast you're not even going to see the door opening. So I need to get it to pause just a little bit on each part of the costume, on each costume, so that you get time for your brain to see the door opening. So hit Control and stick a wait in right here. So now before it goes to the next costume, it's always going to wait a little bit. And we're just going to make that half a second. So it's going to wait half a second before it moves to the next costume. Okay, let's give that a try and see if it works. So it's a bit bigger. Start, press the key. I'm going to cheat. 3, 2, 1. Now you see what happened there is it was already partly open. I'm going to cheat again. It starts as open and then it goes to this. Okay, so we don't want that. So what we need to do is we want it to start with the door closed. So we want it to start in costume number 1. So in order to fix that, we'll go to looks and switch costume to door 1. And then we put it in here. So go to the front layer, and before you show anything, switch the costume to door 1. So let's try that out. Cheat. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that looks better. Cheat. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. So now we've got a little animation that goes with the door creaking sound. And all we need to do now is get the wizard to walk into that door. So I'll see you in the next video, and that's where we'll do that. Thank you for listening, and if you find this video useful, please hit like and subscribe.